Hello Lolas, welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click the bell to be a part of the notification squad. So today I have my little purpose here. So I'm trying to I don't know, try to make more videos because I feel like I don't make videos as much these days. Life is just busy. Yes. Guys, number one, if you guys are trying to find where I place my babies up for sale, Facebook, Miss Serenity Smith. You can find me under Miss Serenity Smith on Facebook. Also on Instagram, Miss Serenity Smith Babies, if you want to see more photos. Don't forget that I have merch and, everything is usually in the description bar. So Purpose, if you guys don't remember, if you're new to this channel, Purpose is the Ember Sculpt, sculpted by Jennifer Costello. She is also Jen Oaks on Instagram. And this was the little prototype. And most prototype artists sell their babies, yes, for a very good price. But I tend to keep mine sometime. Not all the time, but sometime. Right now, actually, I think she's the only prototype that I have in here that I've kept. Except for like my one-of-a-kind Cuddles that was actually just like artist proof just for practice pieces. So they really technically was not literally the prototype. But yeah, I think she's the only prototype that I have kept. Well, that I've kept some for a little while and then I sold them, but this is one that I've kept. And just FYI, when I have a prototype up for sale, I don't price them higher than I price my other babies. I kind of keep them the same as what I would price my other babies. The only time the price might be a little slightly higher is if like they come with like something more extra, or yeah, otherwise whatever their price is what I would have priced it regardless if it was a prototype or not. However, I do understand why people charge more for prototypes. I'm not trying to knock what someone else is doing, because everybody run their business different, and that is something I have come to learn. It's just like I only accept PayPal payments. Other people, there are people out here that don't accept PayPal payments. And that is their business and their prerogative. How I choose to pay as a customer is PayPal. That's my personal preference. But have I ever paid outside of PayPal? Absolutely. It's always that one time where you're like, I'm never going to do this. When I bought Joey, I actually wired the money, and that was wow for me. Yeah, for that type of money to wire it is crazy. But when you're buying the babies, another thing that is really good about PayPal, like you can use your credit card, you can use PayPal installments. There's more options than when you're like, if you're cash apping or wiring, you're using hard cash. And these babies can be expensive. And sometimes, like, I know for me, and my customers, we be needing to break our payments up, like, take it from different sources sometime. And so that's kind of a little bit more challenging when you're doing it the other way. Plus, you don't have the protection that you have with PayPal. So I'm not going to get into that too much. I just wanted to pop in and just share my little purpose. I know like a lot of people like their babies, like the hair to be just perfect and stuff. My baby's hair, usually I probably comb their hair, brush their hair, or do something to their hair like once every few months or something. Sometime a little bit more, it might be a little bit more frequently if I'm interacting with them more and their hair needs to be done for photos. But it's pretty much just, nothing razzle dazzle about it, because I just want them to look as natural as possible. And I also just don't like to do too much with my babies. Like, I like them to, I'm just preserving them, I guess I would say. So, remember, I don't know if I told you guys, well, I think I've already uploaded one of the videos where I was saying, like, a lot of times when I buy from different artists, I buy from artists that I genuinely like, and that doesn't have to be the case. Like, I can buy from an artist that I don't know nothing about, anything about, other than, you know, they handle business, they do honest transactions, and that's all that matters, right? But for me, good customer service, good quality will always have me coming back. And but there are certain artists or sculptors that, you know, I'm like, oh my gosh, I really like them. Like, I love their personality. Like, for instance, like when I go to the doll shows, like Samantha Gregory and Nikki Johnston, they are so down to earth. They're always so friendly and welcoming and warming. And when I took their sculpting class, it just sealed the deal. Like, they are rock stars in the community. Also, like Jennifer Costello. I love Jennifer Costello. When you meet her in person, she's beautiful inside and out. And she's always, you know, just, she keeps her hands out of drama, and she's about her business, but she is very much personable and just welcoming. And, you know, so when every time I go to the doll show, I go looking for her. And then, of course, you guys know Jennifer and Kathy. They are, you know, rock stars. They're sweet. They're kind. They're some of the most giving people you'll ever meet. So I really enjoy working with them as well, because there's no real politics in that. Like, it's, you know, it's not, oh, well, so-and-so don't like you, so I'm going to charge you more, or I'm going to make it more difficult for you to buy from me, or I'm not going to sell it to you because, or blah, 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 blah. You know, it's like, hey, your money green, got it. You know what I mean? I don't care if you blue, black, or white, purple, or green. Like, I love those type of interactions. When I used to buy from Maria Grover, same thing, just very easy. She might not be, you know, all like smugly wuggly and, oh, you know, sugar lump, sugar bump type, but she's like very customer service oriented. And so, you know, I love that. I recently, like I said, did a transaction with Georgia, and my first transaction, it was easy, cut dry, you know, hey, my baby came in good quality, that type stuff. You know, we spend a great deal of money. And I know people, you know, it's so funny because I remember when I only collected and I did not paint. And it was so many people that I would watch, like sculptors and stuff, and I would be like, man, you know, I was like, they don't get it. This money, it's expensive, da 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 da. And it's like, when you're in both worlds, like you're actually buying, your collector and a painter, it's really like it's challenging sometimes. But a lot of people think, oh yeah, you know, you're making all this money, you're doing this, you're doing that, but it's a lot goes into it, and a lot that we don't even consider that we're spending, because we enjoy the hobby. Like, for me, I enjoy the hobby. So sometimes, like, you know, some of the little things that I might do, or I might include in a box opening or something like that, people don't realize, like, it may not be so simple for me to get access to the things. Or like I tell people the little story where I have to go to get my glass bottles. It's like probably not the safest area of town, but I go do it. And then the embroidery, sometime, you know, you taking that, you know, stuff adds up and stuff like that. But as a collector myself, is like, I like those things. So yeah, so it makes it a little bit more interesting. But I am spending just as much money as you guys, trust me. We are in this thing together, baby. We are stuck like Chuck together. And once y'all find the cure for breaking out of this collecting thing, y'all let me know, because it is so crazy. I cannot believe, I think I started my channel in like 2012 or 2013. So that's literally been like 12 or 13 years ago. Is that crazy or what? This is the longest time I've actually kept interest in something, to be honest. I used to be a blogger, and trust me, my blogs was litty. I used to do back and forth, you know, debates and all that great jazz, for about 2.5 years. I started dwindling off around 2, and then like 2.5, I kind of like that last, you know, 6 months or so, I kind of tried to get back into it, but by then I got introduced to the dolls and I just kind of left it alone. But I usually, like, I'll get into something and I'm just out of it. I used to like collecting limited edition like wall art type stuff, and I got out of that. My other thing I like to do is home projects and stuff like that, and I'm actually getting back into that, which is why right now I've really considered selling almost every baby in my collection, except for, you know, and when I say that, it's so crazy because by the time I start marking down the ones that couldn't actually leave, it leaves me with like literally letting go maybe 5. But I literally consider like letting go of Vegas, my Gabigail, like some of the babies that you would think that I wouldn't let go of, just because I have like a couple home projects that I really want to do so badly. And I wish I could share that stuff on my channel, but then it's kind of like inviting people too deep into my home, and then also people are just so judgmental, and then that's just putting everything, like I said, everything on the internet. And I just can't really get that deep, even though like through my live streams and videos you guys have probably seen through my house a little bit, but I wanted to do like the show like the before and the after, and the process, and you know the you know the organization hacks, and you know my I collect like a lot of candles, and I say collect because I do burn them a lot, but I, you know, like I be wanting to do those and those reviews and hauls, and I also Bath and Body Works. I don't buy that as much now that I'm getting more into trying to lessen like chemicals and stuff like that that I'm using, and trying to get more into organic organic products and stuff. But I still do have quite a bit, and I still will buy them, but I'm more into body butters that's made all natural and stuff like that. So it's just, it's so much stuff I would love, like juicing and all that. I would love to do videos on, but it's like I would have to start another channel, and I just haven't. Every time I try to get it started, I just end up not doing it. So it's like, and then, you know, to try to include it on this channel would be kind of challenging, because people come here and they want to see the dolls. So that is that. But anyway, I am going to go. I just thought I would come on and make this a video, and I know I'm not doing anything but just talking to you guys, but that is my little purpose, and I'm going to bring out another baby soon, so stay tuned. I'm in the matting process, but you know, Tara, I am one of those people. I'll run out of silicone, I'll run out of paintbrushes, I'll run out of something, just as sure as I get to the end every single time. So I'm waiting. My mixers are not the things that I use to mix. It's not here. So I ran out, and so I am just not worried about it because I'm rooting anyway. So yeah. But anyway, thanks for watching. Let me see if I can take y'all off. This is her little self. And she's just, her is sweeping. Okay, later guys.